this would be ideal. It's a lot. But we'll see. Me personally, I want to see a pullback. Once I see that pullback, I want to see all this liquidity get clean. And then I want to see price maybe go right here. So you could probably catch an entry right here, but like me, I'm looking for buys. If you look at the DAX, right? The VIX, sorry. If you look at the VIX has a huge gap that needs to get clean. So always remember that the fact that this needs to get clean, we know that SPX is going to buy, right? We know that for sure. It's a fact, too. So SPX is going to blink. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would like to find a pullback at least, but it seems like it's not pulling back. You know what I'm saying? Nas is gonna blink, 30 is gonna blink. This shit has to get clean, trust me. So this whole entire area lets me know buys. I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna be bull biased no matter what. Until this get clean, at least the very least. All of this area right here needs to get clean. See that? And you can see SPX is on his way. So again, I told you, right? You could have bought off of this breaker blocker. The reason why I always wait for the system to complete itself is because it's more just a discipline thing for me personally, right? So what I mean by that is like, all right, so let's say if I did take this risk entry right here, right? And just put it in perspective for your own trading, right? All right, so we know that, we're looking for four to five confluences to enter a trade, right? We wait for the divergent, or we wait for the displacement, we wait for the pullback, right? Now, being that this right here is a 15-minute, right? Or maybe like a 1 hour. So you can see that this is a 15-minute, this is a 1 hour zone, right? You could drop down to the 5-minute, right? And you wait for your structure. Now, let's say if I did take price here without it actually breaking some type of structure, right? And then I'm in profit, right? So now that I'm in profit, now unconsciously I'm gonna be like, oh, all right, I don't need to wait for that. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm gonna be reckless in regards to what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna take this trade when I don't feel like it. I'm gonna take this. Like, nah, I want to make sure that I have structure, yo. Make sure you have structure. Every trip, make sure you have structure. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be waiting I'm gonna wait for price to hit a zone. 1, right? I'm gonna drop down to the time frame I need to. 2, I'm gonna wait for SMT. 3, I'm gonna wait for some type of displacement. 4, then I wait for a pullback. 5, that's 5 confluences. I'm waiting for a pullback into some type of imbalance. You feel me? That's how I'm trading. Now, if I don't follow those step by step, if I don't follow those step by step, then I know for a fact that I'm just going to be taking shit. Because once you hit, you're like, oh shit, hell yeah, like, all right, cool. If you're journaling and you realize like, okay, cool, when I take a risk entry, I might be, let's say my strike rate might decrease by 5%, or my strike rate might decrease by 15%. Like me, I realized when I wasn't waiting for the displacement, my strike rate took a heavy hit. So ultimately, I'm thinking, okay, cool. I'd rather not take a fadeaway shot because I know that I'm less likely going to hit that jump shot. I'd rather take a set shot. Nigga, pass me the ball. I take a nice set shot, and I'm open. That means that the probability of me hitting that jump shot is going to be stronger than me trying to shoot on 3 people. And I feel like those risk entries are as such. You know what I'm saying? And yes, do I miss out on trades from that? Of course I do. But at least it gives me a disciplined mind frame. At least I'm not like haywired all over the place. I'm here, I'm there, I'm there. Nah. You know what I'm saying? And most importantly, I know that I'm going to find another move. So just put that. Again, like I said, man, if you like that buy on 30, it's there for you. You feel me? Just like SPX, it definitely did respect the zone right here. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I didn't catch it, but there was an opportunity. You feel me? So just put things in perspective like that. This is still up for grabs. Ideally, stop loss will be underneath here. But again, put in perspective. Took that SPX trade. Shout out to you. This is structure that I want to see. Like it pulls right back into the demand zone. Once it's pulling back into the demand zone, you wait for your displacement, gives you strong, healthy displacement. Price pulls back. Bing. Now, one thing that you can identify the difference between getting in this one or not, right? You're still getting the SMT here, right? Look, so if you look at that 3 a.m. candle, you can see that pound dollar cleaned that low, right? Let me show you. Now, I don't know for you guys who's been coming on this Zoom for a while, you can see, bro, it's the same shit over and over and over again. It's the same shit over and over and over again, bro. Look, it's the same shit. And I want to be here to make sure to give you that confidence that you need, that you can do this. Right? You can be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And it took me 5 years to really be this consistent. It took me 5 years. Not 3 months, not 6 months, not 2 years, not 3 years, not 4 years, 5 years, fam. Right? And I still take losses. You're gonna lose. It's a part of the game. But I understand. I have consistency. I have confidence. Consistency and confidence and discipline. That's what you need, bro. You need consistency, you need confidence, and you need discipline. Your confidence is going to come from how well you can perform your system. I'm giving you the system. Now, if you're just half-ass doing the system that I'm giving you, of course you're not going to be profitable. Of course you don't. Right? Or let's not say profitable. You're not going to be consistently profitable, because the name of the game is to be consistently profitable. Right? Out of 100 trades, I want to hit 60 of them shits. You know what I'm saying? I want to hit 60 of them shits. I want to hit 70 of them shits. Right? With trading, you can be 50% from the field and still be consistently profitable. Okay? So just put that in perspective. All right? You know what I'm saying? And you'll get there. Just stop focusing on the end result. I think I can say that because that's what I used to do. Like I've learned to not focus on the end result. Have the end result in mind, but don't focus on it. What do I mean by that? Rushing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would say the advice I could give for you that I did for myself is that I just was patient. What I mean by that? I mean by, like, okay, cool. All right. I worked on my demand zones, my supply zones. I started understanding which supply zones, what demand zones are important, which ones are not, right? Then I started focusing on imbalances, which ones are the best ones to focus on or not. Then I focused on fibs. I started to understand which fib makes more, pushes the market more, right? And then I focused on chachas, right? Then I looked at the chachas and I'm like, all right, cool. Which chachas is good, right? And then I started realizing that I was taking these chacha moves, but I was just getting swept in liquidity. So, for example, like something like this, I would have got swept in. You see how price broke this structure? You would think, oh, yeah, all right, cool. Price is going to go something like this, right? Price will do this, bing, and come right back down. So I was getting cleaned out a lot with this move because every time I seen a chach, I would just take it, right? Then I had to work on that. How did you work on that, Charlie? Well, what I did was I started understanding order flow, right? Ideally, you always want to trade with the trend. You're always going to be on the higher side of probability if you're trading with the trend. Now, another thing that's going to help you trade with the trend is all you need is 2 time charts going in the same direction. For example, if the 4-hour is bullish, making higher highs and higher lows, and let's say the weekly is making higher highs and higher lows, well, guess what? When price is at a demand zone, you don't have to think about selling it. You would think automatically, I'm going to buy it because there's 2 time frames that's giving off a bullish order flow, right? So like even if I look at let's say if the daily and the weekly is bullish, right? I'll understand that, okay, cool. When price hits some type of point of interest, it could be a fair value gap, it could be sell side liquidity, it could be an order block, it could be a fib, right? It could be a breaker blocker. Once I see that, I'm going to scale down and look for the charge. Now, if the charge is happening, but there's no higher time frame supply zone, I'm not taking it. Right? So we can see this 15-minute chart. You can see that price is making that supply zone, right? Right? There's no order block here. There's no fair value gap here. Yes, the gap got clean, right? But when price hit here, this is what I'm dialing in first. I'm dialing into this first. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, cool. Look, price came, look. So what I mean by this, right? You want to see where price is at right now, right? So last night, right? Okay, price is coming down, right? Let's say I'm going to the 15-minute, right? All right, so what's happening here on the 15-minute? Price is making higher highs and higher lows, correct? Right. Now, price did enter one of these levels right here, but it already did it already, though. You get me? See right here? Price is already doing what it want to do. So that means that if this is if price hit that 15-minute and started retracing, guess what? I'm gonna go to the what? 1 minute, and then I'll either short it there. Right now, look. Right? Any structure breakout? No. Look, was a structure breakout here? Yes. Right? And now I want to wait for a pullback. Did it give you a pullback? No, it did not. It just started dumping. And that's okay. You're not going to catch everything. Right? So now, right? So now we see that price is clean. Liquidity. Price came into the order block. Right? Price is coming down. Right? Now, this is the beginning of London. Right? See this area right here? Why am I paying attention to that area? Well, we're having higher highs, higher lows. Okay, cool. Look, price did break structure right here, right? So ideally, you'll be like, okay, we got a charge. But the question is, what's this right here? And keep this in mind, right? If this is a charge, we want to go to the 4-hour and see if we see any type of zones. Is there any type of zones here that I'm really going to say, all right, cool, I'm going to look for a 15-minute charge? It is. It's right here, right? But the most important thing is this is the 4-hour. So I'm going to drop down to a smaller time frame because the smaller time frame, I know that it's going to happen first. Make sense? I know that I know that if I get in an entry on a 1 minute, I know it's going to happen. That 1 minute entry is going to move faster than if I got onto an entry on the hour or the 4-hour, right? It's case by case. But now, right, what am I thinking about? Okay, cool. There's other ways to the system that's going to make me identify this as something that I'm going to take, right? Now you see that this is a fair value gap, right? Clean fair value gaps. Now keep this in mind: fair value gaps and imbalances, inverse fair value gap, BPRs, right? Balanced price range, fair value gaps, imbalances. They're way more powerful. They're way more potent than order blocks. 1,000%. All right. So being that price is here on the 1-hour, I jump down to the what? The 5-minute. Right? I drop down to the 5-minute. Look, price is gauging that true day. It's underneath that true New York. Right? What does that mean? Well, that means that I understand that when price is under true days, true New York's, true London's, 9 times out of 10 is going to go bullish. If price is above your true days, your true New York's, your true London's, it's going to be bearish because it's giving you that here, right? So you can see right here, accumulation, right? Asian first quarter of the day usually accumulates. Then London opens up, gives you that true day during 12 o'clock, right? And what happens? It gives you that, whatever. Now, because of this true day is happening, right? I understand that the true day gauges where smart money is doing what? Is buying. So while dumb money is looking for sells, smart money is looking for buys. It's really called dumb money and smart money, right? But this is the fake out. This is how they're cooking you. So that's why it's so important to understand the true opens, because this true day right here is letting me know, okay, cool. This wants to keep on buying. Another fast do certain shit. Like you have to know, you have to be sharp in every aspect of the strategy. That's like basketball, bro. Like if your footwork's trash, you gotta work on it. If your left hand is weak, you gotta work on it. If your jump shot is trash, you gotta work on it. If free throws are trash, you gotta work on it. If your left hand layups is trash, you have to work on it. Like so you can have a complete game. Right? It's the same shit with anything in life. There's certain things the system is there, you just gotta work on each and every system to make sure you're nice at it. You get what I'm saying? Right? So now after price does that, price keeps on going. Right? So now look what's happening now. Price reacted off of what? A demand zone. That's the most important thing. Higher time frame demand zones. All right, true open, true London, true day. Look, it's gauging. This is where smart money is at. Smart money is looking to buy. Perfect. True London is underneath the true day, which is actually being stacked, right? Very important. It's out. Did I catch a move? No, I didn't catch it. But at the end of the day, my biases be on point. Super on point, fam. How? Simple. True opens, where point of interest is at, and charges. Simple. I'm looking for 5 things to gauge my entries. 5 things that you need to be strong on. You know what I'm saying? Right? And I missed this move. It is what it is. GJ, look, same shit, right? I took a loss on this shit. Was my bias wrong? My overall bias wrong? No. Did I get stopped out? Yes. But look, it hit. Same shit. Look, demand zone. Look, displacement. So a lot of your problem is just your lack of patience. Like I know it's like, oh shit, your discipline. It's your discipline. Oh, yo, I don't have patience, and I'm talking to you because this is me too. Like talking to me too. Like as soon as I got discipline, I got profitable. As soon as I got discipline, the discipline is to execute. The discipline is to wait for your system. The discipline is to, when the markets is not open, back test. The discipline is to use your risk management right. All of it comes down to discipline. You need to have the discipline to be able to structure your whole entire trading system. This is based off of performance, right? Think about if you was in a basketball game or you was on a sports team. You have to have the discipline to listen to your coach or you're out the game. If your coach tells you to set a play and you don't have the discipline to do it and you want to do what you want to do when you catch the ball, you're out the game. You're out. You're a dub, you heard? Right? If you're playing baseball, you got to have the discipline to wait to that very moment to smack the ball. Boom. Right? If you don't have discipline, you're going to strike out. It's like all of this shit comes down to discipline, fam. Everything. Everything. You know? And I'm working on it. Now, look what's happening here. Look, true day. Look, prices underneath the true day. Where's smart money at, fam? Ideally, smart money should be right here. Right? We up 87 points if you took this trade. Right? For me, the discipline is to another discipline is to not overtrade. Let's really talk about it, bro. Don't overtrade, bro. You took 2 trades, you're done. You won today. Don't take no more trades. No, that's hard. I promise you, if I win a trade, I am not taking another trade for that day. I don't care if the market goes 5,000 points. I'm just gonna watch it. It is what it is. I might bitch about it a little bit. Like, damn, I missed it. 1 trade, 2 trades a day, max. 2 trades a day, fam. Listen to me. I'm telling you. That 3rd trade you take, your emotions will be completely involved in that shit. I swear to God, bro. You take a loss, you take another loss, FOMO's kicking in. Greed is kicking in. Fear is kicking in. All of that stuff is going to kick in. Why? Because now you're chasing. Now you're chasing. But you have to have the discipline to do that. You have to even have the discipline to wake up on time to get on the charts. Shit has all come down to discipline. I know I'm dragging it, but I'm telling you, your problem is the lack of discipline. That's it. Simple as that. You know what your problem is. You know what you need to work on. You just need to have the discipline to overcome it. Simple. Very, very simple. Right? You have to have the discipline to check your emotions. So let's put that in perspective, man. If you did catch SPX, shout out to you. Right? It bought right off of that zone. And if you would say, like, ideally, if you're in SPX, you can either, stop profit, break even, take profit, or you see my TPs, right? I think SPX is gonna come right back into this level right here before it wants to dump. Like even this right here, look, I think it wants to come back up. And if I look at the daily, it's probably gonna just keep on buying. You can even see the VIX. The VIX didn't even clean that liquidity yet. I'm trying to show you. It needs to clean down here. It got imbalance down here. So we got a lot of buys coming up this week. And we said this yesterday, right? We said price is going to continue to buy Tuesday. So